When you see Final Fantasy in the title, you expect certain things. Moogles, chocobos, bombs, airships, a dude named Sid, the usual litany. What you don't always expect is beach platform ass sumo as a minigame. I've been wrangling with my feelings on Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles The Crystal Bearers for some time now, and here's what I think. Despite being in no way whatsoever an RPG, let's just get that out of the way first. This is an action game full of quicktime events and waggle and other such eldritch machinations. This feels like a drastic change of pace, funny enough, right around the height of the Japan is over sentiment. And while this game's execution is kind of flawed in places, particularly where targeting and camera are concerned, I have to admit, I like this world they've crafted. You've still got the boilerplate Four Tribes Crystal Chronicles concept, only now there's trains and televisions and a delightful lack of annoying verbal tics, and lilties are no longer the Tarutaru-esque midgets they once were.
Hey, can I buy you some tea?
Nah, I'm not a tea drinker.
Come on, 1 cup, let's go.
TJ's Lessons for Not Quite RPG Dumbasses, chapter whatever. When a cute girl offers to buy you tea, even if she's from outside of your species, and even if you were very recently terrorized by her pet ferret, you sit your ass down in that chair and drink your goddamn tea. Or stand there. This particular dumbass, the star of our story, is the Crystal Bearer Lael, a kid endowed with incredible arcane powers of telekinesis, which means of course he's on the run from the law. After a chance encounter with one of the last remaining Ukes, not youths for a change, who appears to be up to no good, Lael finds himself attempting to thwart a resurrection using the power of throwing crap into other crap. Seriously, that's all he's got. No oversized sword, no gunblade, just whatever's on hand. Rocks, cacti, fungi, other enemies. Clear the area quickly enough and you can earn another segment of your health bar in case you didn't think this felt Legend of Zelda-ish enough. Yeah, it doesn't look like any Final Fantasy I've ever played either. But then again, perhaps I was just so disappointed in Ring of Fates that I needed anything else. Despite some hang-ups with the point and waggle-intensive controls though, Crystal Bearers felt liberating, I guess is the word. The gameplay can vary wildly between action platforming, beating up monsters, tinkering together new equipment, and stealthing your way through a train car on lockdown. Through it all, you're being hounded by, or stalking, one or the other, a mischievous Selkie named Belle, who I swear I've heard somewhere before. Anyway, it's all the adventure of a Final Fantasy, just without the number-fixated gameplay or stat micromanagement. So wait, isn't this what everyone was clamoring for? A non-RPG that could live up to its notorious name?
Oh, and if you really are interested in me, tell me directly. I don't like hearing you scurrying behind me. It's really creepy.
Well, maybe folks wanted that stat micromanagement. Maybe folks wanted a main character who was a bit more energetic than Trent Lane. Maybe folks wanted control that wasn't dependent on holding a cursor over a target while bouncing around in a chocobo-drawn carriage, or whose combat was a little more elaborate than throw crap at crap. It starts off as a cool idea, but can quickly turn repetitive since, unlike most RPGs, you can't really break your damage output. Maybe folks were nervous, thinking Belle was going to call him Senpai, wouldn't that be confusing? Maybe they wanted an actual Final Fantasy game, instead of this well-meaning, yet very, very different substance. More for me. I'm fine with action-adventure with Moogles and crystals and Sid, especially with the intense focus on comedic timing that Crystal Bearers provides. Isn't that right, dude whose cart just got absconded with?
Hey!
Do something about our tail, Crystal Bearer. So what? Are you saying the airship is more exciting than I am?